What's going on, guys? So here we got the factory dash cluster, and we're going to be putting LEDs in it today and getting rid of the green lights. The reason why I chose red because it doesn't affect your night vision. So we're going to try that and see how good the dimming works. If it works good, we might put the whites in there. So we got all those in there. Let's check it out. Alright, so I got all of them first try. That's an amazing wonder right there. But you only need this right plug plugged in to have the lights work, so you don't need the other two in there. But so here's the black light. Doesn't seem that bright for the black lights, so you know, obviously they're called black lights, but yeah, they're alright. That's all the way dimmed up too. So that's the white all the way up. I think we're going to rock the red first. So as far as I'm aware, the double spoon trick works the best, removing these. Just a little light pressure, they all come right off. This one seems to always be the worst for some reason. Right. Got some left over to my original cluster. And we're not going to put these on until we fire the truck up because I did that mistake and could never get it right. So now we're going to put it in the truck. Let's see. This is anti-theft. I think mine was on, so I'm just going to remove it so there's no issues. Let's fire it up. Alright, so I rebuilt the whole dash, put all red LEDs in it, scraped all the green off the back, repositioned all my needles, and then I noticed that you can't read your mileage because there's this green strip on it and red LEDs do not go through the green. So I found that out last night when I was messing with the HVAC. I went to go pull the whole face panel off the HVAC because the LEDs weren't shining through, and come to find out this green doesn't allow the red to emit through. So I'm going to take all these back off and I'm going to peel this green off of this odometer cluster, and this is the OEM one, so it's got to be very tedious. It takes Torx T10, so get in here and see what's happening. And I just had all these off, that's why it comes off really easy. Real tedious with this stuff, guys. Alright, here it goes. This is the one we want. So we got T10s right here. There's 3 right here. So we're going to start with removing these. Alright, now once you get these three out, you're going to be able to pull this up real gentle like. It's got these 4 pins in it right here. This is your cable going to your odometer, so you definitely don't want to mess that up. So you need to take these 2 T10s out now. Alright, once you take that out, this will come right out. Then you got to remove these 2. And all this does is your lights right here, it just sends the light. Okay. So your lights in your dash, this sits right there and that just illuminates it over. So now we got that out. This is what we're looking for right here. This little green piece. And just take your fingernail and rip that right on off. And just drop that back in there. And there's plastic guides for all these, so there's really no way to put this in backwards or anything. And don't be intimidated by this, this is really simple. So those are all on there. Slide this back over your 4 pins. Probably wouldn't hurt to clean this out while we're in here, so we're going to do that real quick. I ain't going to spend all day cleaning this, it's good enough. Set that one in there first. Beautiful. Then, you know, for us manual specialties, this is the only way we ride around here. Put your block off plate back in there. Voila. Alright, looks beautiful. Best thing to do here, kind of just slide it in, have the steering wheel tilted all the way down, put your far one in, put your middle one in, slide it in, and then get your left one in here, and it should pop right into place. Hey, we got our odometer, baby. Alright, see, we got the odometer in red, baby. Let's go. Alright, so I just finished up the dash cluster, just a little recap on everything. So in this video I didn't scrape all the green off the back of the overlays. I did that a couple years ago. I just was using a different cluster in the meantime. It just took me forever to finally get to this. Took, you know, all the green off the back of the clear. I'd recommend using a razor blade. I know some people use goo off or whatever, but I didn't have a good experience with that. So just take a razor blade and nicely get that green off the back. And then on the speedometer, where your odometer is for your mileage, you have to disassemble the whole data board and pull everything off, and then there's a little green strip. You can just peel that right off, and that's how you get your odometer to be the color of whatever LEDs you put in there. I use super bright LED. They have cluster LEDs for dimmable, so as you adjust the dimmable, they won't flicker and cut in and cut out, and they're really shallow, so they won't, you know, won't hit whatever's coming through. I like the red because the red doesn't affect your night vision. And I mean, I could have the lights bright all the way up and be driving at night and look down and look up and like nothing. But when you pull your phone out, you're like blinded at night. So it works really well. I didn't choose red just because my truck's red, but just kind of happens to be that way. I'm also working on doing the HVAC controls. I went to go peel all the green off that, but that's a whole faceplate sticker. And so the red doesn't shine through the green. So if you use white LEDs, it's fine. What's the point of going through all that work if you're just gonna keep the same color, in my opinion? There's only one guy that I found online, they're out of Canada, I believe, and they sell a whole new faceplate that doesn't have the green on it. So I'm waiting on that. I got some auto meter gauges that are factory cluster. I'm gonna have red LEDs in them, so everything's gonna be matching and kind of clean up the OCD a little bit. So Amazon, you can get the clear lens for, I think it's like not even 20 bucks you can get that for. So it really cleans up the dash and makes it look freaking awesome. So if you got any questions, send me a message.
What you doing, buddies?
What you doing, huh? Come here. Come here. What you doing?